everyone, today we're going to read a book from the Book of Hope. Now we're going to read Hope is an Ancient Reptile. My younger brother Luke wanted a tortoise. He'd promised one for eons. Finally, on his 7th birthday, worn down, our mother bought him one from the local pet shop in Oxford. When they arrived home, bearing a small, lumbering, prehistoric-looking creature with piercing beady eyes, Mum asked Luke what he'd like to call the new arrival. "Torty," Luke said obviously. "Oh," Mum sighed with a look of grey disappointment. "Nothing a bit more sparkly?" "No, he's called Torty," Luke said shortly, sweeping out into the garden, his pet clacking behind him like a rusty bumper car. And so it was that the most interesting tortoise with the world's least interesting name arrived in our lives. Torty was always a daredevil and an international man of mystery. In 1997, he ended up on a bonfire in the cardboard box he'd been hibernating in. After a clean out of the garden shed, our nanny Marine saved him from licking the flames. And when we opened his box, holding our breath, we found Torty snug in a nest of hay, snoring. A couple of years later, he ran away and lived with the boy who lived 5 houses down from us for months. Luke had to give him a lot of Pokemon cards and a lot of chocolate orange to get Torty back. Once a bird of prey tried to carry Torty off as he ate dandelions, clearly thinking he'd make a good dinner. Torty was a wriggly, scratchy captive, and the greedy bird dropped him quite swiftly after a few minutes of stunned silence. Torty began to munch again, as though he was entirely used to large birds of prey scooping him up and dropping him from great heights. For some reason, Torty ended up living with me about 8 years ago. He lives inside a big wooden house called a tortoise table. But on sunny days, he loves to race around the garden and menace our cats and dog. If they're sleeping, he sneaks up on them and nudges them with his head, hissing. This makes them leap up in horror. He also likes to creep up on humans and climb their shoes. He often does this to me when I'm writing. Always makes me scream. Torty likes strawberry tops and cucumber, and I give him a bath every day in a funny old washing up tub. He has a special vitamin powder in the water called ReptoBoost. And after he has soaked, I polish his shell with a little oil. Then he walks around in circles, searching for the cats. A swaggering, oily gladiator. He has run away 7 times. The last time he ran away, he was found near the train station by a man named Trevor who was walking his dog late at night. Trevor's dog was sniffing away at a stone that turned out to be Torty. Trevor took him home and Torty had a sleepover with his pet rabbit. In the morning, a neighbour realised that this runaway was our tortoise and rang us. We raced it around to Trevor's house and collected Torty, who looked a bit sheepish, with all strands of grass hanging from his mouth. When we got home, he crawled into his house and slept for 2 days. We call him the Reptilian Rambler. He is 79 years old. I hope you liked the book, guys. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.